everyone, my name is Dash, and welcome to Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. This is the sequel to the first game, Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, and this game has, new game, 5 endings. That's all I know. So, I think we're gonna try to get every single ending. And this game has more pictures wise, you know. I'm walking into my room trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of the shadows whizzed past me, touching my face over so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning out in a joyful dance, but I'm in a bit of a hurry there. Mom told me to go to bed. What? A lot more pictures. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there is a living corpse blowing into my keyhole, laughing mockingly. This game has flashing lights, by the way, so just saying it just in case. That's so, and as well as like touching on serious topics, you know, like I don't know how to explain that. Just like presence of serious topics and flashing lights. Keep that in mind. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpse in our kitchen. I know for sure that we never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. Are you sure though? 100% positive? Animation while running. I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realized that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if I don't actually revive them? No, I don't want them. I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulders hit the door and flew open. Okay, what does that even mean? A dead body. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude. Have I done something that warranted? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or in the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. There's no way you're talking to milk like that. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Alright. Whoa. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in the clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I love the melody right now. That sounds so cool. Whoa, I love what's sounding right now. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. I hope it doesn't jump scare me. Thank you. That was creepy though. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds on its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, then a sharp like a blade. I can't move. I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times Stay put. The moment it says that, a claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of thinly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching. Gradually, I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain rushes over me. Everything turns pitch black and on instant. What? Say it. I will never drink milk again. Is this about like being lactose or something? Say it. I will never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I will never drink milk ever again. I will never drink milk ever again. So, maybe it's because the guilt. That's why. Don't jump scare me, please. What? What was that noise? Wow, that's pretty. That is pretty. The colors, there's more than just red. That's so pretty. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sound coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mama told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I wash my face, and now I'm sitting in front of the mirror with the toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minute before I sleep were my favorite time to the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away, as if somebody flashed them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Like, as I was saying, maybe she's just guilty of what she said. Like, oh, like the milk, I took it out of the safest area, you know, since in the store you can't drink it. And then she was like, oh, you poor thing. So maybe she feels guilty for it. That's why it was like, no, I will never drink milk again, because being guilty? That's my guess. Don't know. I don't know what's their obsession over milk. You know, that I don't get. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'll do anything to stop for just a little bit more time. A smooth, produced red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder, and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill in the same blood red color. There were some letters spreading out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not at all. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flashes to waste, Ben as well. The next half an hour goes by a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I write my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reasons. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Me. I will talk to you. I was talking to. Hey. Hi. I was talking to you last game. Hi. Even though I'm just a fucking voice in her head. Even though. Hey, long time no see. Okay, hold on. Can I save here? Fuck. Can I only save once? No. I wanted to save a few times because there's a bunch of endings and I was thinking I was gonna be so smart saving an option of like every option there is and just going back to it, but fuck. You know we're only supposed to meet once per night, right? Or it hasn't been even an hour, dummy. I'm not gonna call her dummy. I love this girl. You know we're only supposed to meet. Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Well, I'm already exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. I don't want to be mean to her. Look, she's so cute. She's so sweet. I'm pretty exhausted after the whole day. I'm pretty sure you're too. I think that's what you said. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in that patrol for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about that? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can't do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all besides myself. What made you so happy all of a sudden? This one. And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago? I don't know what you mean. Stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. Oof. I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic. Oh, shady girl for a long time. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say this. She just wishes and she just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. I'm really that pathetic? No, you're not. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, heading from my chin and then falling onto my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Poor girl, I feel so bad for her. Oh my gosh. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling, but then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I started counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure is cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head's splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you owe. You ought to know how challenging it was. Huh. Pills again. Didn't you just drink them? Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Undoubtedly. Let's go. Moreover, it's dangerous, and there's a good side to it. Moreover, you know... Oh, pills. How do I... Shit. Moreover, it's dangerous. And there's a good side to it. What a good side. I don't know what the answer to that. It's dangerous to throw away the pills, but there's a good side to throw away. Is there actually? I mean, you don't technically. Can I not save it anymore? Can I not? That looks like an eye. I don't like this. That's a pupil. Let's just say, excuse me, good side to it. What's that? Wouldn't that mean you're getting better? Nonsense. Medicine is something you're supposed to take, not toss away. Stupid. It's so stupid. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain substituted for a bit at that time, but now I feel the tripling force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already, or I will stop talking to you. No, don't be mean. Don't be like, do this or don't threaten. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws the terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus. Scratching itself the walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worse, my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you so much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Damn, that's some fun to have, I guess. I don't know. That's so cute. That's so pretty. That's so prettily drawn. I love how she's drawn. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's me reading its gloss from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Ow, I'm sitting on my leg. Ow. Okay. Do you want to talk about it? About what? Well, I had enough of talking. Did you disappear, I guess? There's no more reason for me to be here if you had enough of talking, right? What do you want, then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Okay, just leave her alone. Ow. I can't decide what's wrong. Like, I can't really figure out. Is that even if the ceiling is about to collapse, it won't be today. Let's just keep quiet. She wants to lie down, so Ow, my leg is dead. Oof, 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 oof. Ain't no way this thing's gonna fall on me. I carefully. Fuck, hold on, give me a second, dude. It's so comfortable. Shut up. It's so comfortable sitting on the leg. But then the after effects, oh my gosh, when it goes all over your body. I mean, like, on the leg. Oh, it's terrible. It's like fizzing up. It's like, you know, those TVs when they don't have like something, I don't know how it says, but it's like just black and white and it's like zzz. That's how my leg feels right now. Oh my god, it's terrible. I hate that feeling. I love sitting on my leg, but I don't love it. There's eyes. That looks like an eye out of the door. I carefully extract through the thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's on my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swirling, like cockroaches. Ugh, ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Alright, why fireflies? That's interesting. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling on the... Oh, excuse me. On their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment does not come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. Who, your thoughts? Your own thoughts? The fireflies. Your own thoughts. Or me. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. Start over what? Good job. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Well, I don't know. Yeah. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Aww. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Suddenly, all my fireflies seems to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as Firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a defeating rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please, tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it's better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Yeah. Will you tell me? What the fuck? What? Was she thinking about being like choked to death? I don't know. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. What happened? Did he bring milk? Who he? Did you bring milk or did he? Who's he? Who is he? Let's say did you? Did you drink? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. All my lashes one after another. If I tear out all my lashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass. And then I need to have a bath. And then What is happening? Here, drink some milk. You said you won't ever drink milk again. No. I stood in the middle of the room, my mouth gape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know why. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? Why are you so pushy? She literally like, what the fuck happened? How about why? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Have me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventure before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, we don't. No. If I make even the smallest of the mess here, I will feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't and I won't. I literally said you don't have to, but alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments where you just look at the different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you were regularly... Do you refuse to touch them as well? Oh, and what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And you wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Fuck no. I'd rather play. I don't know. I'd rather not. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I just keep changing my mind and then end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. Do what you want. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Both of them kind of good. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue? I want to do that one. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of lights and warmth crawled out from under my sweater. Wowee! There's smoke coming out of your clothes. Whatever. What do you mean whatever? What do you mean whatever? What do you mean? Oh, a firefly. Aww, that's so prettily drawn. I carefully grabbed the firefly. It's pleasantly scratching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah! So I don't have to. Do I actually have to point and click? Please don't. Please don't. Please don't! Oh. I don't know. I can't really move anything. Backpack. I look down at my school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming for its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, oh my gosh, decomposing, and turning into a stinky, mushy substance. I'm so sorry for saying words wrong. I'm seeing those first time in my life. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. This is a dumb one. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I take it out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. Low-key same. Excuse me. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Or rather right. Well, what did you like the most here? What did you like the most there? Hmm. Well, the rooms were really bright, not like a home. That's it. Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah, why not? Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm ready too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were excuse me. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And then what happened then? I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. And what happened then? I don't remember. It doesn't even matter. Tell me about it again. I kind of want to know. But I do not want to push. I want to know. Is your memory that bad? Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day Dad picked me up from school earlier explaining to me that I need to grow up. It sounded like I could completely grasp what he meant. Grow up? How old is she? In a way, I didn't realize. Persist. We got to the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separated rooms. Satisfied? Yes. No, tell me about it again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interface. That team was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me to the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and went to our separated rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you will tell me. Fuck. I didn't mean to push her because every time her story is changing and her story becomes more in details. I know you will tell me again. I don't want to. Poor girl, I'm so sorry. She's tired. Look, Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? You're annoying. Try to figure this one out. I got on a chill for being annoying. Insane. Everything that happened next happened after something. That led to everything that happened after what he had happened. I look at my back again. Light pouring into the room through the window glance on the metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyways. I almost ended up kicking the back in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of the time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I will go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you will go blind? I have spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling towards me from my back. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess the firefly is really tired. I bend down to keep picking up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. I already searched up the bad book. Beanbag. She sleeps on the floor in a beanbag. Whoa. What is that? A bear. That's cute. How much fireflies is there though? Huh. Let's do that one last. Let's go to cabin. I take my hand backwards and I almost fall over. To close it, is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Whoa. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use whatsoever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit, not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Okay. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act adorable. Oh, so there was nothing, so there was no point in going here. This one. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if... Excuse me, I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. You're right. Beanbag. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They would want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items. Close their eyes and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Oh, what the heck? Huh? I gently slapped my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They will always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? Okay, whatever you say. What else could it be? Dude, I'm like, oh, it could be there. And it's not there. In the PC, I doubt it's gonna be in the PC. In a radio, sure. So it's not like you need to search it. Alright. I don't want to listen to that. Light bulbs. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposely want to lower their self-esteem. Then I'm sorry, I'm just clicking everything. Here. It's not easy to get out of here. What? Alright. This, flowers. Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf, I sniff around, the leaves smell of dust, and cardboard, and death. You know, those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant would be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Just buy new plants. And put them on that side, you know? A bear. A clock. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the side. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercise you've been taught? I think so. Let's take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together? Toes apart? Whatever. I'll go with that. Count down to 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of me though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes in the cloak face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They plead for help, I think. What a mess, truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No? Let's continue searching then. Half an hour? Okay, what's this? Never mind. PC. Laptop, yeah. I look at my laptop, I haven't touched it for years. So it's covered with a layer of dust and as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it's... Why? I fear it's... Why does she fear a laptop? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how to appear in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen, games, drawings, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Dark web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagine. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. You'll end up returning to the social. No, just say fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking out the while. I think he's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stopped glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further courses of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Okay. Bill here everywhere. Cabinet, paper, pills. Maybe. I look at the amount of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. I calmed down. You already fixed that. You will ultimately die anyway. So why worry? That's not a good thing to say. I mean, yeah, we're gonna die one day anyways. Like, why to worry? But I don't think it's a good thing to say to that person, you know? Yes, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Things could have been much worse. Is that an accusation? Of course not. It was what have saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I gave a deep sigh. Come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles of it returns. Piss rained down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head a couple times, it finally landed in my palm. The firefly rushed up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawled straight into my ear. My mind became a bit clearer. Finish searching? Is that it? I want to know what that is. Trash can. Let's just go through everything here at this point. I don't think it will hurt. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Number or journal that is the only kind of information I can take it without trouble. Dosages and side effects? Ah. Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. This is your not handwriting. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My screams makes the pages rest restlessly. After a moment, a firefly peeks from underneath one of them. After looking around in business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. So I can finish, but I can continue searching. I should get them all. Why not? What's this? I turn my eyes towards the inconspicuous shelf. Near the mirror, there is a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight! My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. You know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Alright, pills. This. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defeats me against these thousand clouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that I can't do it without my help. Still, apart from one hand in a place like that, it will catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? What's that one? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Just to be sure, just to be positive, a book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely. Why? You draw that rarely. Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get the new stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that could turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy one. Should I say that? Sure. Buy what? Ask who? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy your notebook instead. So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Okay. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires and slipping back. The cracks in the excuse me. The cracks in the laminate and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing two legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Well, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page. Is the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room. It makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. This distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with hitches in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer, I will wait. If I wait, open your eyes. Or should I wait? Does that even matter? Like, how long do I wait? I could wait, but like, how long do I wait? Open. No. It's okay, just do it. No, wait, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outline of the drawing on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light steps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into a perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. You okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. I don't have much left, right? I've done everything here. Yup. That's this thing. Conditioner? I look up, so it's a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside of AC units. Ugh. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches? Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as a cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards. But cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I don't. I don't. I don't. That really didn't matter. Anyway. Okay, paper. And what are those? Whoa. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I started on them so intensely that I burnt them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Okay, this thing. That's not a radio. Never mind. Okay, fan. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at the giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing me from flying is a cage it's locked in and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah, let's continue searching. I think. What if I turn them all? I can only have one on, never mind. Okay, I'm down here. Trash can. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pills, packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here, indeed. No self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Okay, last thing left is that scary thing that is buzzing down. I can't even click it though. I can't even click it. That's done though, right? You wanna let? Oh my god, I can't click it. Yeah, finish. I guess. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I even guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worried me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going to bad. It's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. I zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, I'm looking out my window right now because I'm not safe. I don't feel safe right now. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Okay, let's not say that. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with the silly questions? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time, still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. And yet, you don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running out short. You won't take another pill? No. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I have blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You will see tomorrow. No, I want to be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite of my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way more worse will happen. Stop. I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. So she's gonna continue taking pills to see me, or? Oh. I don't know. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know. It was a joke. Well, anyway, I wash my face, brush my teeth, lie down and scratch. I started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then, one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were painting over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it was exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they liked this place. They always follow in my way, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I started chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying to so hard here. Did you get it? They'll hear you. Relax. Nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'll be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know not to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Okay? Can I close them as well? You won't get it. You're not even trying. What do you mean? Won't get what? I wake up in a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar room. Where could I have seen it? Finally. Who is this? I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. Who's that? You're late. Ew. He looks creepy. Who's that? Who are you? The boy blinks in... What? Bewilderment? What does that even mean? We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Treska. I give the brat an emulating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't I told you anything? I know all there is to know for once. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Treska says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decides that. Do you think I'm delightful with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loneliness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Treska puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing and replied, I do like you though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Bitch, the fuck? What's happening? Oh, that's kinda pretty. What the fuck? Why is he hopping like that? The girl's cute though. I like her hat. Her fit. I like her fit. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. What does it say? 20 minutes. That looks like 20 minutes. After reaching the store door, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. See how I said that? It's in Russian, so. Who had the brain idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes and it's convenient. Are you joking? It's actually an hour. We're closing in 10 minutes. That's actually so cool. Wow, that's actually a good idea. Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary looking man silently appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh yeah. Are we buying milk again? Yeah, I think yeah. Didn't he say we're buying milk? Oh my gosh. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Yeah. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good for nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eyes. I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. What do you mean is he mine? If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar, and eyes popped. He's also shaking. What? Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca comes down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca started screaming like crazy. I covered his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? What? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Who is this guy? Is that the dream that the girl is having? Drats. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. We close in 10 minutes. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier tours over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him alone next time. People in the queue nod in argument. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a... Huh? My son? I thought we were the same age. What? You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a back note to the cashier. a much higher value than being an euro counting in the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around my heels. We're leaving, Teska. Thought we were the same age. Exactly, they're like the same height. Well, we spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station. There, Teska finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with the invitation. I stare at his back, confused. What's happening? What the heck? It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Teska's eyes. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly, that was a dream. That's like, whoa. Why is she crying? Is that a lie? What is this? What is that? What's happening? Why am I having an enemy right now? And I didn't understand a single thing, bro. What? Good night? That was the what? Helping me at all, so I didn't help the dude. Didn't help about what? So what was that dream? I mean, I did wake up though. That's all what matters, you know. But I didn't understand the dream, and I can't skip this thing. I can't skip it. Anyways, I'm actually gonna skip. It's like 12 a.m. right now, and I'm super tired. But I did want to get at least a few more endings. I probably won't get all the 5. I did get 1, and I don't even understand it. I'm gonna get a few, not all of them, because I don't even know how to get. Anyways, I'll be back. I am back to this person. I mean, not this. Like the first ever decision we're making. It hasn't been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Are you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit. No, we're gonna be mean. Well, then I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long. Okay. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. I don't know, it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I'm all besides myself. By the way, you're the only that's... You're the one that's useless. That's fucked up and pathetic. Don't even try reading my mind. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? That's literally doesn't matter. Well, let's see how long you can last. Well, see, yeah. I'm really that pathetic. Say something. That was fast, but not unexpected. Go wash your face. Dude, this is like literally the same thing, so it doesn't really matter if here while we're making the choices. And I'm gonna have to fucking find the fireflies again, bro. Okay, I'm gonna skip through here a bit. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? Let's kind of save here now, because this is the other thing where we're having. Because before that, that was literally the same thing. There was like no other. If you say so, I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple of times per session. If you say so. What happened? Nothing. It's just, don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was always ready to. I was sure I'd be able to. See? The same exact thing. This is the same exact thing. I don't even know where to like, you know, where it's gonna be like, is that where you throw away the message? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. And why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to find it on my own. It's true. It bit the time. It hurt so bad. Just drink, but I was like, no, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the yep. You still haven't changed. You're afraid. Literally same thing. Literally same thing. Exact same thing. Nothing changing. Nothing at all. So how are you supposed to get 5 endings? Same thing. Oh, that is different. Right here. That was kind of different. It was like a scratch, not like, it wasn't like straight. It was just like a little, like, you know, tilted. That's completely different. Wanna talk about it? No, I had enough talking. Okay. Okay, nothing's changing. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. We're not gonna be quiet. We're gonna continue talking. There was another question. Even the ceiling, this one. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Okay. See, literally same exact thing. If I kept quiet, it wouldn't matter. Carefully extract thoughts that aren't yet to be okay. Ew, I hate cockroach out of money either way. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to collect them again. Ugh. I don't even remember where I got them from. I don't even have time to. Okay, gonna skip this. Okay. You know, she's screaming at that. Why can't I talk to this thing? Good job. Now start over. Makes it look bad. It doesn't body. Should it? No, I think I said yes last time. No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You didn't have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now start over. You're all at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent. Dude, I literally was talking. I never said. I never stayed silent. Forget about them, good away. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a good chest smells for habitat. They could be anywhere. Okay. Come on. Oh, hold on. Instead of asking the question, help me find my fireflies. Me neither. I guess we'll never do that. No. Why? Are you trying to well? Oh, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without yeah. Oh my, oh my. Oh dear. Okay. It won't make. This is so childish. I'm gonna know you be. Oh no, oh yes. Do what you want. Which one did I do? What you want? I'll go to the middle. My heart gets warm. Hey, what? Look down. Wowie. Huh. Literally nothing changes. A firefly. Literally nothing changes. I'm so confused. How am I gonna get other endings? Let's look for others. At this. Why can't I look at this? And I can't do anything else. Like, I can click it, but I can't interact with it. It was in the backpack, right? So not cool, you are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? What? I'm there. After all, you're not my pet. I'm not going any along with this nonsense anymore. Got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special. You used to. That's it. Don't rush me. You never got to graduate. Do you remember the last day? I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning. Like I told you, it was just a normal day. Tell me about it again. Please. And then I'm gonna stop. Satisfied, yes. Good. I look into my back again. I almost end up kicking the back, a fit of sudden rage, but I managed to stop myself in a kick. Okay, I'm ready to take this. Look at your feet, and there's a firefly. I wonder why. Sure, let's continue. I would be so upset if I'm gonna get the same ending. I would be so upset. Okay, here. I insist. Can you imagine the hamster part? Fun, you want the opportunity of subject anyway. Oh, what's wrong for this? Someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to this better store. Now, your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to their underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you are all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I will tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time I'm trying to avoid stupid hamster analogy. You know, I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Wow. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters they were when they walked into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 went into gaming just like me. 130 of them like drawing just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half, 13 of each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problems, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to our friends. I made you a conundrum, right? Get to the point. I know, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop, but I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer program consists of? It's just a combination of numbers, which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? I'm having like extreme paranoia right now. Oh my gosh, not really. Buddy, you call them your friends. I mean, everyone who shares my interest is my friend. I don't care whatever they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just like a random person, picture, and a random string of letters. Words and actions form the web person or just executed code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared from the point on. My laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At the moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Sounded like Firefly. I think he's trying to say something. Looks like, okay. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you, I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me. Please forget it, because I won't. Huh? Then remind me, which a code word, for example. What's a code word, for example? What code word? I'll think of one later. She will forget. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. I don't want to know more, bro. Wasn't the one from the pills? What's wrong? It's more dinos. Oh, you're right! I have a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the balls I was in piss ran down from it and long but down. A firefly! Okay. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. Huh? Am I able to find something inside? What? I said searching here is meaningless. Okay. Stop. Can I finish? Something's gonna jump on me, won't it? I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something, okay, something. How about you get some fresh air? What do you mean? Well, why? There's no way somebody. That one. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? Alright. Wow, that's pretty. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on its windows, there are muffled voices coming from inside, the howling wind spears up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence. Your apartment building is a pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed up on itself. Nothing unusual about that. How do you feel? I definitely feel sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course, moreover, I'm completely terrified. Wasn't that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up, because that looks like an eye. This. I already told you, haven't I? Well, what? Oh, you know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? I don't like how it looks, dude. I do not like how it looks, dude. It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal rating, and my legs hanging down. I sneak sharp glances at the abysses from time to time, and replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy, as if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. That's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake. To deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing is this definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the poet's walls, smashing the glass of dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word. You were the only to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like it when this happens. Hold on. Okay. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Unless your mate did promise. And I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word that will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Okay, a little more of that eye. Oh, what? Did she fall down? What? How did she fall down? I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pictures he had interest of his photos was also boring and unattractive. This is so shady to grow up breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his score was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. Getting so paranoid right now. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts, and I end up with one opposite position. And I don't want that. According to what logic it would be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dreams on and on. Oh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him, and he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth, the wind whips my face without mercy. He slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? No, I don't. Huh? Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. Oh, And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawned here and there, simple bits of code, they're effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generator get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens too. Well, I'll put on answer. I've decided a long time ago, though, I'm beyond decided that only my bodily finally crashed into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. What the fuck was that? And what the fuck was that? I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minute I was outside. Without a second thought, I got towards my laptop and yanked the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with the silly questions? I'm going to sleep, of course, hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. And yes, you don't have to talk aloud. You want to take another pill? Okay, that's a goodbye then. No. What is it? We'll see tomorrow. Fine, what's the favor? Your feet serve me. Stop, I get it already. Still won't leave you alone until you talk like a bully. No, you. Alright, a dream. What dream are we getting now? That's not a real dream. According to my sleeping mind, the lower part of the room is very cold. I heard to wrap myself. Okay, that. I'm ready to check that. Use your hands. Relax. It's silly and meaningless. Wasting time. Let's fix it tomorrow. Close your eyes. Okay, same thing or not? Same thing or not? Is there anyone there? Alright, different thing. I wake up lying on the cold floor in the corner of a cramped room. I look around without standing out. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I have my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like a blanket. It's no use. I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm wrapped inside a suffocating casket, and the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if no cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distant with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I crawl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way? In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment, then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I will have to do something at some point. I can't even tell what the drawing is. Hours passes. I fractionally run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst endless darkness, and only the door is watching me with its eyes. I kept purposely avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out towards it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hands stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall in the cold floor, unable to keep my balance, and it hurts. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid nasty cursed door. I hate you. I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I end up in is. No, 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 no. I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end up in a complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice. I'm from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream twice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? Is that feet and a hand? I rush. Excuse me, by the way. I rush towards the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us haven't grown either, which means I imagine as ow, that hurts. Excuse me. I match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength. I haven't pushed my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first onto the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that, thanks to a Tia leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Ah! Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help! The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reads for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, the silence tortured me. Hey, I can see you. I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes, yes. I feel like it's gonna be that dude she was telling the story about. I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or by two now. I almost let myself stop for the rest at that though. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. What is that? Asking me how I feel. I left out heavy, raged breaths and reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them and don't want them to become silent. After another power passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. What the fuck? Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No, go away. I firmly grasp the handle on the open door. Blinding lights hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. Don't jump scare me. Okay. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night, and grass, of course. The wind, ow, my nose hurts so much. Ow, sorry. The wind tickles the back of my hand. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this isn't pleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds and, pretty sure, colors too. I stand up full of anticipation. I don't like the sound. Oof, I don't like that. You aren't like that at all. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm blind to the thick, wet grass again. But this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away, a wolf or something else. Doesn't even matter. I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. Ooh. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that it's not a wolf. Then what? I jump up and start turning my head, panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said it out loud, but I got an instant reply. Ooh, hey, I can hear you. My voice rounds across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Ooh, hey, where are you? Ooh, I can't understand where I should run or... I can't understand where should I run to and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants to find me and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around, only an endless wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. While the screaming. Somewhere very far away among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette, just a small black spot, but hey, I can see you. The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Ooh, are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going around and the black spot is just a stone or a tree? I walk away disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. Feeling of panic and unexplainable dread along beside me. A stone, a tree. What the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ear became even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is pulling me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stopped. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying, at least I think so. Ooh, the horrified voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively and, for some reason, try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass supplies with a nasty cackling rustle. Ooh, I've had enough. It's creepy. I spring up, the silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm so scared here, you know? Why won't you do anything? Wow, it's closer. The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding towards me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackled me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. What the heck? There's a bunch of faces. Ew. After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky and the field is consumed by the cold darkness. Cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark grain of mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. No. I'm not saying all that. No, go away. On all fours, turning my head with a crunching sound, and the darkness consumes everything. Don't jump scare me. I wake up on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Huh? It's another dream, but like, what do they even mean? If I get dude, I just get different dreams, but the same ending. Right? 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 Or no? Yep. I didn't even get an achievement for that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here. If you want me to get other endings, please tell me. I'm more than happy to record other endings. There's like 3 more. It's 12:40 and I'm super tired. I think you can tell because I'm like, what the fuck am I even reading? Like, I don't think I understood a single thing I've read. I'm really tired, and it's been like, what, 2 hours since I've been recording this? And if you do want me to get other endings, please let me know. I'm sure I'm more than happy to do so. But I'm still really confused by those 2 endings. I love the drawing though. I love the drawings, the atmosphere. It's actually making paranoid me. I've never felt paranoid by a game. I mean, I've felt like that, but not in a while. Like right now, I'm like turning around and I'm looking at my window a lot. So I'm really paranoid right now, and this is like the main reason why I want to stop, because I'm scared. I'm scared shitless right now. Even though there's nothing to be scared of, I am. So again, if you want me to do other endings, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.